All right, hello, hi, skip, dop, dip-a-doo, flip-flop, and slang all the things to the very tip top. Oh, all the sounds off. There we go. Everything should be good, gooder than great. Man, this is the weakest alternate gun I've ever seen. All it does is take the rainbow effects off the bullets, makes the gun instead of blue is yellow, PP yellow. It does kind of go with his, like, his I'm a baller pilot's jacket and shades, but not enough to be impressive. I don't know what I would have done. Maybe, like, he shoots out diamonds if we're trying to make him look like he's got all the Robert and all the De Niro. But we don't know. It was really nice. Okay, so today was a shift I was not scheduled to work. Well, I was scheduled to work, but it's not one of my regularly scheduled work shifts. I got in, it's pretty slow when I got there. Apparently the AM bartenders today had one of the least interesting AM shifts in recent memory. My manager was like, I've never seen it this slow. It felt painful, etc., etc. He just kept harping on how slow it was, and I was like, all right, that's cool. That's actually a good sign, because I didn't want to be there. Usually, if I'm working, I want it to be bursy. I want it to be busier than a bee, because I want to make money. I don't want to sit around, dick around with my hands in my butt hole. I'd rather either scoot and skedaddle, or it'd be busy enough to make some money. I go to work for profit. I don't go to work for hangouts. I love my job, but since it's not like job of the millennia, like, it is the best job I've ever had by far, and I'll admit that to anyone who asks. I'm not ashamed to say that I've found exactly where I want to be in terms of a job. However, it is not it's not something I'd rather do than, you know, do my own thing. I'd rather be at home where I have choice 100% for how my time is used. Dude, I'm so glad I didn't need that water. Because this guy just appeared and destroyed it. Extra points, good. Oh god, why did I shoot at that? Burl. My name is Burl. Oh, man. There we go. We're gonna lockpick one of the chests, unlock the other. Unless another key shows up, and we'll just unlock both of them. I don't think I've even seen either of the chests. I don't have the mod on, do I? No. But yeah, it feels good to think you're gonna work, and then, like, sometimes it feels bad when you think you're gonna work and you're like, all right, I need to make some money, and then you there's not enough going on for that to be the case. That's doggy doo-doo. I don't think I ever want to do that guy again. Maybe I should buy a key before I do it anyway, in case he robs me blind of all of my money. There we go. Hey, chamber gun. So it's got no alternate forms yet, but it is an alternate weapon, which is neat. I don't think I'm going to do the thing now. Battle standard's a hard as fuck, maybe. Nate's been looking for the weird egg for the last 2 days, so that's kind of funny that I just got it on a first floor round chest. Can that shoot faster? Nope. Alright, it's got the maximum speed of the holding, so I might as well just hold it. Dude, I want to get out of this corner. You know what? we're going to go this way. Why am I positioning so poorly? Man, first form of this gun is horse shit. That's crazy how bad this thing is. I'm making some bad calls. I almost walked into a bullet by backing up there. But yeah, Nate last night, he showed me that you can kind of cheat the little dragonlet, the little dragon baby in the after the rat fight and get the thing that way. Yeah, we're absolutely not doing anything. Yeah, gold amulet, I'm keeping our money. But we will buy the battle standard. Right, the synergy was Masters Chambers. Managed to save one blank, even though I was very willing to use it if I happened to keep myself in that god-awful situation I had put myself in there. Especially because that was a freaking payout. Alright, battle standard might be 100% useless for the entire run, but maybe it does the thing like Gun Knight and it pulls items, it increases their percentage. Increases their likelihood. Let's go! What's this, a poison one? I think it's a poison skulls, which is fine. It's better. Oh my god, there's a freaking secret room right there. I can do it now. Is it a freebie? It's a free little bee. We're gonna go back to the two worst guns in the game. Maybe save the poison one for Hefe, the boss. At least I can one-shot regular bullet cannon with it. The Dungeon Eagle. I think it has like synergy that makes it okay. I wonder if they really thought they were making a good gun, like a gun that people would want when they finish with the Dungeon Eagle. I mean, I know that you can hip fire, and it's actually a better DPS than if you just hold it, but like that seems so inefficient in terms of ammo. So instead of hip firing with it, I'd rather just switch to my other weapon. Even if that other weapon sucks. I guess since it's a bad gun, it doesn't matter if I'm being inefficient. Ammunition-wise, probably gonna get both of those keys. I don't feel any compulsion to do the rat. Like, and that's good. I think it's great that it's 100% optional. If I don't want the things, or if I don't feel like it's a safe enough run, I don't have to pump into it, you know? That goes back to what we were talking about when the item, or when the rat path was first added. People were saying they hate that the rewards are the same literally every time you do it. My counter argument was, then why do you do it every time? They're like, oh, because I want to do everything that's in the game. And I'm like, well, we're kind of at an impasse here. You're saying there's something, that's extra, that costs a lot of resources, that subtracts from what you got, that's optional. Also, it gives you other rewards than just what you get from the rat chest. But you don't have to do it. If you don't feel like you have the stuff for it, don't do it. I've already lost one streak with a bad pilot rat fight. So I have fully embraced the don't do it if your run don't want it mentality. Which I think everyone should embrace for every part of this game. I still usually, if not always, go to the oubliette. Well, not always. If there's a black chest on the first floor and I don't get any keys, I kind of feel like it's a high-pressure sales tactic to get me to skip the oubliette. And it usually works. I haven't had a run where I did that and then I lost, but that's not saying I haven't had a run that was harmed. Was the power level of it was decreased because I chose to not go there. But either way, sometimes you gotta make the tough decisions. Damn it. Oh, it still got him, okay. Hey Fernando, what's up, dude? How's things? Nah, man, my streaming has been... There probably was a bingo. I did a... so Kyle made this super extra large floors mod where each floor has 100 rooms except for the... except for bullet hell. And I did that, and it went on for like 3.5 hours in the one run. So I could see if anybody was playing that they would have gotten it. But I think for the most part, it was fun though. It is weird. Like, so he also made the mod so that there's 4 treasure rooms and 3 shops on each floor. So by the end, I was kind of like, I was pretty stacked. I got some lucky good items, and then I got the thing that gives me synergies with every weapon that I pick up. All of its synergies that don't require like dual wielding, basically. So by the end, I was really, really stacked. But it was fun nonetheless. I thought it was going to be tedious as hell, and I actually told Kyle I would never do it. Then I had like a bunch of free time, so I went ahead and did it anyway. But I think if you had been listening closely for that entire run, I probably would have definitely at least had one bingo. Kyle actually streamed last night for like 6 hours. He did art, he did modding, he played Gungeon, which he's not very good at it because he's so used to giving himself like every item that he wants and just kind of bug testing and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, it's actually really fun. So he also made it so that the shops have a guaranteed annex, like a little mini shop inside of them. Sometimes, like I had one floor where every one of those was just a gun muncher, and that was pretty lame. But like on the first floor, I had a vampire lady, so I got stacked in terms of money really easily, or really early, and then I just kept rolling. I can send you a link to the mod on the Discord. I don't know if you have Mod the Gungeon installed, but it's pretty fun. I've gotten a lot of use out of Mod the Gungeon. I wish its performance was more consistent. Mod the Gungeon. It's the modding tool. Yeah, it's a pretty quick download. Just Google Mod the Gungeon. You'll find it in no time, lickety split. But I can send you a link to Kyle's the long extra large floors mod. Okay, so we're definitely getting both of those keys. Are we definitely still getting both of those keys? I believe so. Maybe. I kind of got a project that I need to work on. I'm dragging my feet on this drawing that I'm doing, and it's like, it's getting to the point where it's taken so long that it's like, I don't know, a little ridiculous, honestly. Is that everything? That is everything. Well, accuracy boost with certain weapons. I don't usually use Discord for just general chat. It, like, as weird as that sounds, I usually use it like if I'm playing a game together with people, because I get so distracted so easily when I'm just like bouncing around doing shit, and it's like 100% on me, but I just find myself like my thoughts just scattering to the four winds. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Get this. Probably use... Let's see what new form of chamber gun we get. It's the shotgun. No, I'll probably use the AK and the elephant gun. Just because I know them a little better. Why does it seem... Oh, right. Multi-vitamin. It gives me accuracy. I think. Otherwise, I just have crazy high accuracy for no reason. Which the pilot is like the sloppiest shot of them all. Dude, this is too many paths. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Oh my freaking god lord. That's incredible. I just had to go ahead and do that before I accidentally used a key like I have done many, many times before. It's crazy how, like, how much of an advantage that gives you just, like, not having to worry about keys. It makes you so much money. It, just gives you, like, versatility in all situations just by having table tech money. No thanks. We got to think about this though. I want to get the ballot, so we're gonna buy this. If we get 115 by the end of the floor, maybe we'll go to the rat, because we do have a health bonus, which means the rat's less likely to kill us. I just gotta focus on turning in the freaking thing first. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, maybe I didn't need to buy the key. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, that was actually pretty stupid now that I think about it. Especially since I haven't picked up the ballot yet. And I don't have any real super pressing need for coolness. Huh. I mean, coolness is always great. You'd always rather have it and not need it. Let's just fucking get it anyway. And need it and not have it. One curse, one coolness. Lament Configurum, it's an item that you you use and it spawns enemies, and then when you kill all the enemies, or when you use it, you have a chance to summon an item, but every item that you summon gives you more curse, and it's cursed itself, so it's kind of like, if you have something like the six chamber, which benefits from curse, or you're playing as like the robot, it's super useful, but otherwise it's kind of risky. Damn, did that the wrong way. This one should loop around. Yeah, or even curse bullets. Dude, I want that silver bullets, curse bullets synergy. I haven't had that in a long time. Ow. Come on, give me the room. Is this it? I think this is it. Yes, we made it. Okay, and we got 115. So we're definitely 100% going to go to the rat. After we finish this floor, of course. It just has to be. Oh my god, the range on that is terrible. Ooh, scary. Jesus Christ. Why is my accuracy so great? Yipes! Fuck! Oh lord. Okay. Oh, I didn't know if you knocked out the first bullet of that, you're like good to go. This is costing me so much ammo. And both of my blanks. Oh, thank God. Don't eat. Oh! Yes! That was... I feel like that was pretty well handled. You got a terrible dog shit gun for it, though. Oh, I know where the secret room is. It's right here. Hey, there's the Heck Blaster, so yeah, we're not afraid of, oh no, the secret room is not there, weird. We're not afraid of curse anymore. Since the Heck Blaster decursifies. Alright, well, it's a familiar, which is good because I have the banner, the battle standard. But it's not a great familiar. Okay, we're good to go. Anything I'm forgetting? I don't think so. It just shoots out little missiles. It's the space friend. It's the pilot's friend from his past. Wingman, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's the other ship in the pilot's pass. The one that you see. Where are the... Oh, I don't have any blanks anyway. What am I looking for the secret for? Weird egg, weird egg. Weird egg is health. Actually, let me look something up. Oops. Fully heal. God damn. It's a full heal, so yeah, we have absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, yeah, this one's so good. Okay. We'll use up the Dungeon Eagle for a little bit. I wish the wingman didn't orbit you. That's actually its greatest weakness. Because even though its missiles are homing, they tend to miss more often because things freaking circling around you like a psychopath. Oh, and they can be absorbed by red mages. Okay. God, this crossbow is so insane. Kind of puts that other crossbow to shame. Well, I guess it's supposed to. It'd be really terrible if it were just as weak. Oh, I love it. An enemy that shoots no projectiles, stuck on an island. Can he be knocked off? No, I don't think so. Yeah, he's too big. What? Get out of here. Ooh. Have I been hit this run? Maybe not. Oh. Well, now that I brought it up, that'll definitely change. I've been really close a couple of times. Okay. Well, fuck. Whale fuck. Maybe I shouldn't be so... Maybe I should just go a little harder with better weapons. Burn through this instead of being so protective. I still have, like, an old school mentality about ammo in this game. Ammo is so much better than it used to be. But I'm still ultra conservative about using it. I use bad weapons for way longer than anybody else I watch play this game. Why does it seem like a lot of curse for just, or a lot of jammed enemies for just one curse? That's wonderful. Yeah. It totally is to just, like, sit on a bunch of good items and never use them. The most likely thing that's going to happen is I'm going to pick up one other thing that negates all the other good items I have, and I'm going to be, like, well, I should have been using my better guns for this point. That's like I was watching someone play Resident Evil. That Resident Evil 2 remake, and they were sitting on like as many herbs as they could hold, and they wouldn't heal themselves. They would rather have died over and over than use their healing item because they're like, oh, I'm probably gonna need them later. like, nah, man, you need them now. But I totally get it. In the pit. Not enough knockback on that one. Oh, fuck. No! Okay, I've been hit. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and sell the, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it now. Because I'm gonna keep using it otherwise. And I need to be better. It's not advantageous to keep using it. It's actually harmful to keep using it, so I'd rather move on. Oh shit! Threaded the needle on those. Oops. Ooh-wee. I want this guy to shoot more often. Damn it. Well. I wanted to flawless this guy. Nate actually flawlessed him recently. He had a really good run going. He had a good run going, but he also played extremely well on said run. Oh no, that sucked. That was real bad. Could have rolled out of the way. I was like, I got this. There's enough space. It's like almost touching me, but there's enough space. Yeah. 4 hits is too much. Hey, it's the fucking Grey Mouser. That's incredible. That's not incredible. Even with the synergy, it's not incredible. You're not a genius. You're not a genius. Alright, so we just need on the next floor our 2 blanks. God, stop giving me keys. Synergy makes this little owl follow behind me and fire. I'm testing to see if his shots do enough damage with the battle standard for it to be worth it for me to use it up. But it doesn't look like looks like they're still bad. He's also slow. Speed up a little. But. Ooh. Come on, dude. Thank you. You know what? I bet the, wow, that's actually trash. That's actually a terrible secret room. Oh, God. We got so much to sell. Yeah, let's think of it that way. We're not just getting terrible items. We're getting sales opportunities. Do. That's a crazy slap in the face. That's a slap and a punch in the face. There's no reason to steal that. It's great that we have the ability to steal. We don't need to steal when there's no need. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I stopped taking lies just because it's one of those weapons that I'm way too tempted to use. Oh, right. Damn it, that actually sucks. Lies is like, if I get the Betrayer Shield, Lies is just like all powerful. And I'll use it for the rest of the run. And I don't want to do that. I like having a little bit of variety to the runs. Oh yeah, I'm poison free. And fire free. You know what? It's actually time to go back to the starter. God, so many keys. This would be like a record number of keys to use if I didn't have a way to unlock everything for free. Hey. Oh, thanks. Okay, so since it gave me more ammo, I'm going to take back what I just said. And I'm going to, of course, get this guy because all we need is another flint to make him valuable. You know what is real stupid? That this guy's homing missiles, when the target dies, they just proceed to attack nothing instead of going on to the next one. Please don't kill me. Pot shots. Pots always spawn. Oh no, they just shoot bullets at you. That's... There we go. Nothing to steal. Nothing to steal here. That makes me so mad. I still actually need a boss killer. Like, I'm not afraid of dying in the rat fight because I have the weird egg, but, like, a boss killer would be freaking golden right now. The AK-47 is good, but it's not what you want to be taking on to, like, a big boss. Big multi-phase boss fight. Hey, I forgot I had the heart synthesizer. Okay, I guess we're sticking to this. Oh god. Yo, hey, oh my god. The wingman just blocked every bullet that I thought was destined to hit me. That is an aspect of the wingman that I have undervalued for the last time. So maybe it's great that it's an orbital. Oh god, I thought I was gonna jump into some bullets. There we go, there's a freaking boss killer right there. Love it. Angry bullets aren't bad, they're just so far from good. This is the rat room. This is the rat room the last time when I couldn't find it. Last time it was up top. So let's just go ahead and assume it's up top. Yep. I used one of my blanks. I think it was absolutely necessary, but we're gonna go hopefully buy one. Yeah. Dootin' dootin' doo doo. Ooh. There. Let's explore the rest of the floor. Yuck. Another yuck-style gun. Ninja! What's up? How's things in medicine land? Man, how have you been? It's been a little while. Last third of... Oh, nice. Damn. How many years is it? Is it 4 years? Oh, nice. Okay. Man, it's all coming together. Yipes! Why did I jump towards him? Okay. Oh shit, dude! Hey, it's great out here. You will love it. I mean, it was a big move for me. I've moved essentially... I moved essentially from the southeast to the northwest. So I've been all about. But I've never been anywhere that I like as much as out here. Cooler Glaive. Okay, Cooler Glaive has some freaking potent synergies. Yeah. I started moving at a pretty young age. Oops, wow. So, and this sounds maybe like heartless or whatever, but I don't mean it as that. But because I started moving around pretty young, I'm not, oh, I am affected by that, okay. But yeah, having moved around when I was a kid, it made it pretty, well, I didn't move around when I was a kid, but I went away to college when I was or to high school when I was, for the last 2 years of high school. I spent summers in Florida and, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I basically did a lot of moving around. I had family all over. I never felt tied to one place. It's always been very easy for me to move. Even though I have people that I love in numerous places, I've always been, like, ready to go, you know? And I really want that secret room. Yipes! Okay. There we go! Oh my god, this game is so giving sometimes. Jeez, oh Pete's, I can't believe that just popped up. Like daisies. This is quite enough. Keys. This is quite enough. Let's get rid of some of these bad guns, bad apples. Nope, we're not gonna do it actually. Weird. Okay. I don't know, I think I just got yeah, moving from Kansas City to Seattle was, we saved up 10 grand before we did it, and it still felt like we had not saved up enough. So I completely understand. It took like all of our effort. We did nothing for 6 months. And, you know, after we took a week off after being out here, we were like, all right, we got enough to make it like a month if we don't spend any money. But we need to get fucking working. Oh, damn. Yeah. I've been watching so many other people tell me their path. Right up, right up, right up. Roo, roo, roo. Right, right. It's the dog. It's the noise a dog makes. Oof. Yeah, we had the truck cost to split with our friends that were also okay. Good start. To split with our friends that were also moving. But it was mostly just like the travel itself, our portion of the gas. We had to move 2 vehicles out. Oh. Alright, Fernando. Thanks for hanging out, dude. It's good to see you. Everybody back off. Oh, it always feels like I've gone the wrong way when I get an empty room. That's not the case. So you do in-person interviews at every place? Haven't we, like, as a species, developed the technology to, like, make in-person interviews kind of excessive? I mean, not excessive so much as, like, unnecessary. I feel like I've heard of, like, some... Wow, what a good start. Some sort of, like, video conferencing software or things like that. That don't ask a person who's just left a very expensive institution to then travel to make back some of the money. Oh man, I thought I was good there. Yeah, travel in order to hopefully land a position that will make you back some of the money. I don't know, maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way, and I'm certain that I am. Okay, so this is not great. This damage output. Right. I'm just saying, there's a few devices and products and services that I think have handled the whole 2 people communicating on a pretty high, with a high amount of fidelity. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. You get the joke. There are other ways. I'm guessing these places where you're applying are not like, you know, tightening the belt in order to make sure that they can interview qualified doctors. Ooh, that was a narrow miss there. Alright, I'm gonna stand right here, and no one's gonna get me. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy rude. I bet anytime the head of honchos need to have a meeting and they're off vacationing in, you know, Denmark or whatever. Why Denmark? I don't know. They just Skype that shit. Oh my god, stop sucking. Remote bullets, how do I feel about that? Don't hit me. Sprun. I still have not gotten the sprun effect ever. Hey. Damn it, that was dumb. I do like the mod that Kyle has that just is a just like it tells you what activates Sprun mod. Get out of here, bud. That was very smooth. That was my first punch out flawless. I didn't flawless the wrap, but I flawless the punch out. That felt mad good. Hey, I didn't even see the stinger. I don't want to talk to you. No. Alright, Sprun. How are we doing this? Alright, cool. Perfect. Perfect. Well. And there we very much are. Man, this run feels, Oh, I didn't use the rat thing at all. I'm gonna use a shot just because. It feels very weird with remote control bullets. One of these days I'm gonna get an actual full rat flawless. I am not there yet. Dude, I think I'm gonna sell remote control bullets. I don't think this is the run for it. I have too many guns. Like, even the Crueler Glaive seems negatively affected by remote control bullets. Well, now that you've started the last phase of your rotation, how much off time do you get between? Or do you get, like, does off time have to have quotation marks? Is it that kind of situation? Yeah. There's no, like, summer season or anything like that. So many fucking keys. I don't know if I was going to be hit or if I just felt like I was going to be hit. Man, that's crazy. It's just like one hit after another. This is why anytime anybody asks me, like my mom's been asking me to head back and go to grad school. And I'm like, first of all, those student loans I got, they're not paid off yet. Why pile a few more on top? Secondly, I'm finally, like, profitable, finally, like, making money as a human being. Why are you trying to take that from me? Like, I think I would like it. I'm pretty positive I would like it. I just think that, like, I'm not ready to have school and full-time work, and, you know, the attempts of anything else. Like, I really enjoy the stuff I'm doing on the side. And honestly, I don't think... Alright, we need to sell RC rockets, unfortunately. RC bullets, I mean. Yo, take them, please. Thank you. I just, I think it's a matter of, like, knowing where I want to be. Like, and I feel like I know where I want to be. I want to be bartending and doing the other things I enjoy on the side. Like, I think it's not disgusting, at least to me, to view bartending as a career, and potentially moving into management eventually. They've already been talking to me about it. Like, it's not like the whole management down the line thing is so far removed from the realm of possibility. The main reason I'm not doing it is because, oh shit, yeah. Okay, I gotta get this first one right. After that, I can easily get all the other ones. We did it. Oh god, I almost fucking missed that. Right, that's what my mom doesn't seem to understand. And like, a part of me is also like, why are you still trying to prove that your life is acceptable to your mom? You, like, just live it. Just prove it by being happy and content. And like, she's like, I don't know, Jackie and I are talking about buying a house soon. Like, that's crazy. If things were the way they were in Kansas City, that would have been fucking impossible forever. Even though the housing market is 1,000,000,000% cheaper out there. We just made so much less money. But out here, it's really, it's an actual possibility. That if we save right and continue working on our credit and find ways to make money off of the money we already have, then we could actually, like, Dr. SES? What's the SES? I don't know what that means because I'm stupid, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to reload there, damn it. No! Oh, I rolled at the wrong time. I should have blanked. There goes my lead god. I've been fucking up the lead god in just like the stupidest ways. Oh. Socioeconomic. Yeah, there's something weird about the amount of schooling and I think it all ties back into, okay, so this is a thing on the bingo sheet for sure. But I think, once again, it all ties back into what we were talking about before, that the system is kind of skewed in the favor of the people on top, of course. Why wouldn't it be? They're on top, they get to make the calls of which direction the thing is skewed. Right. It's just, yeah, like, it's hard to say, how about you go to graduate school, you know, after graduating college for a decade and a half in order to just pay off, just to break even. Yo, stop Windows threat protection. Just stop it. You know that I know that you know that I don't want you to pop up. Magazine rack. I don't have a gun that I'd love for that, but I might get a gun. Brown eyes, and every time someone says St. Elmo's, I think of, what synergy is this? That is Pam, that is not a worthwhile synergy. The Brian Eno song, St. Elmo's Fire. We had walked and we had scrambled through the moors and through the briars. Till the end was blue meandering. You know what? I am ready to start getting some more curse. Storms and all their wanderings. It's weird though, like I don't know. I don't need to be wealthy. I think I would suck at it. I think I would be miserable and terrible at being wealthy. I want to be comfortable, and I want to be comfortable so that my friends who aren't comfortable, I can help get there. Like, I don't want to be comfortable so that, like, I just have much and I sit on money I have. I want to be comfortable so that my wife, our kid, and my friends can lead a more comfortable life. Every time I've had a surplus, I've helped people out with it, because it's actually very important to me to be able to do that. Dude, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's just get out of here. Yeah, rising tide lifts all boats. I don't know if I want to fight Cam Clark. It's because they've been taught since they were kids the only thing that matters is accruing more. It's an old system that was probably smart at one point. It was probably like wealth was fickle. You needed the not the king's permission, but you needed the king's favor. Like, you look at medieval, not medieval. What's the period I'm thinking of? Look at France under Louis XIV. The bureaucracy. What am I thinking of? I can't think right now. The people who were fighting for favor of Louis XIV were not wealthy. It wasn't until banking came around that they started actually paying people to help them regain their lost wealth. So they grew this mentality that, like, every little bit of money they had, they needed to continue. No, not the bourgeoisie. It's the opposite. It's the nobility. But, like, money then was something that you needed to hoard, because the future was changing, and so people have taught their offsprings that, like, we have to hoard forever. We have to accrue as much wealth as possible and never let it go. Otherwise, there's going to be a time where your kids have it worse than you do, and that's the one thing they can't imagine. I mean, it's not really about the kids. It's about, like, their status as a house, a great house. But it's still pretty fucking selfish. Like, if my kid is able to get to the point where he or she or whatever can succeed on their own, that's what I want. I don't want them to get to a point. Oh yeah, right. And that's another thing that I hate. But, like, I also feel that when people bring up that point, that's kind of like, it's kind of beside the point. We live in a nation of plenty. It should not be on the hands of a few giving individuals to erase that. It should be on the hands of everyone to not let everyone else suffer. Like, we should all give towards that. And there are a few things where, you know, higher percentage from the wealthy, who will still be insanely wealthy after paying a higher percentage of taxes, yeah. But I get what you're saying. Like, and you see some of that, but as soon as you do, people are saying like this is why we want to let the free. They use that as an excuse to say then there should be no incentive for the governing body to give to its people. If the wealthy are going to pay out of pockets to fix problems, that's their ideal situation where the free market decides, and the free market decides on being humanitarian. And I think that that's the wrong thing to wait for, as proved by the fact that it's, you know, we're nowhere near fixing these problems. Well, fucking well. I am satisfied. Oh God, people, they think that, I mean, I guess they would say the same thing about homeless beggars on the street then. Like, not that GoFundMe is homeless beggars on the street, but it's people that are functionally begging in order to stay alive. They might have houses, but they're fucking begging for sure. Like that's so fucking wrong-sided. It's such the most backwards way to look at it, and that's why things like that upset me when we were saying like the few billionaires should just hand out the money. They should just choose to say, here, student debt is forgiven. No, they shouldn't choose. It should be a part of the function of our society that they do that by paying a greater percentage of taxes on their wealth that they accrued on the backs of their fellow Americans and plenty of foreigners. That sucks, dude. Like, I don't know. And it's also like a very boomer mentality. Like, the world was so much in the favor of the people who were born 30 years before us. The market of plenty that remained after the Second World War freaking made people think that, you know, everyone was going to be wealthy forever. Then we get overpopulation or increased population. Then we get, is this a second little wingman? Sweet, that's a good shield. We get the increased population and the decreased value of the dollar and the increased interest on cost of living, etc., etc. And you're stuck with a bunch of people who can work 4 times as hard and make half as much, and things cost 3 times as much. And they're like, why don't you just work hard and then you'll guaranteed succeed? It's not like we had anything helping us, except for you did. You had so much. All right, well. That sucks. Oh God, I almost walked into a freaking board. I don't know. I always wonder if, like, when parents are instilling selfishness into their children, if they realize that they're doing it, or if it's just, they're just reading from the same script that their parents read from. Okay, well, here's another one of my blanks. I'm actually going into hell with only 2 blanks, which is not what the plan was. However, I know I would have been straight up hit there. Come on. Shoodly doodly 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 dee doo dee doo. Shoodly doodly 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 dee doo dee doo. In other news, I think I brought this up in the last video, but I don't know if you've read it. I finished reading Dune by Frankie Herbs, and kind of on the fence about it. I don't think there was anything bad about it. I don't think I wanted such a non-personal tale. It was the tale of... It just felt like a book of the Bible, you know? Like it felt like we were hearing the story of the Prophet Muhammad or Jesus 2.0 or something. Like it didn't feel small enough for me, which is weird to say, but I mean it. Like I wanted the book to focus more on the individuals, and it didn't. And that is my bad, I believe. Like, that sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but it honestly is my bad. I didn't know that Dune was just going to be the story of kings and prophets and messiahs and witches and dukes and all of that. Like, I thought it was going to have some more focus on how the world felt on a day-to-day basis to the people of the planet Dune. And I don't think that the book is bad. I think the book is incredible. I think the book is not what I was looking for or what I thought it would be. And I'm reading it because I'm a freaking bandwagon writer, and Denis Villeneuve's adaptation of it's coming out soon. I've already seen David Lynch's adaptation, and it was just insanity incarnate. And I was like, maybe the book's not as as busted as the freaking movie was. Right. I think it's important. So I've read a lot of books where we're focusing on they're focusing on highly exceptional people. They're focusing on the greatest scientists, the greatest minds, the greatest thinkers of the planet or whatever. And they're focusing on, like, 70s focuses on the last survivors in a cataclysmic event. And it takes their intellect, their authority, and their willingness to do things to survive in a really strenuous situation. And it's only the best and brightest that make it, and some luck involved, of course. But you still get a feeling for what day-to-day life is like. You remember that these are people. Everyone's not right. These aren't just characters. Okay, this room is getting the fucking heck blaster. Holy crap, that was intense. Oh my god, that's one of my blanks. Well, that might have just cost us our thing unless some blanks drop. Who cares? I didn't get the Blood God. Maybe I don't deserve the Lich Prize either. And maybe it was my choice to be holding this, so it's on no one but myself. Right, okay, so this is an issue I've talked to people about. People hated Star Wars 8. The Return of the Jedi. No, it's called The Last Jedi, I think. And they're like, it makes it seem like... This is not the only complaint. The biggest complaint is about Rose, the character that doesn't want to see her boyfriend get killed, and everyone's like, she's a monster! But it's that everybody's fucking born into greatness in the Star Wars universe, and it's boring as hell. I don't need to know that someone has the genetic heritage to make them a great space fighter. I want to know that they got there despite it. Like, it's the fictitious version of the American dream. It's like, well, you know, someone like Trump worked hard to get where he did. No, he didn't. He was born into it. He makes fun of people that have to work hard to gain anything. Like, he doesn't understand that, like, that used to be a trait that people respected, was someone overcoming adversity to get somewhere. Now it's just, if you're not already part of the nobility, then you don't and won't ever deserve to be. And I don't want to hear those stories. Like, I don't want to hear that Luke Skywalker is great because his dad was great and he got the same semen power. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like they're just praising Darth Vader's jizz and not Luke Skywalker's innate ability in any way. That's a very, very gross and unnecessary way to describe it, but like, that's the point I'm trying to make. Genetics deciding everything decreases the value of the individual character. And a lot of people talk about Berserk, and I want to get into it, but I also am lazy about getting into new things. Especially things that I feel like you start and then a few years down the line you'll get to where everybody else is. Is it just me, or is it crazy how often the chamber gun seems to show up? Right. Why would you want it to be... At birth, we know who's going to be a great space ninja, knight, whatever, fighter pilot. At birth, we can just plug a machine up, figure out their midichlorians, and be done with it. Or would we like someone to actually learn something along the way? I think that's why they push so heavily into the light versus dark dichotomy, because otherwise it's just gifts from God and nothing greater. No development. If those gifts can be used poorly or greatly, then there's something to struggle against, the temptation of the dark side or whatever. I don't think that so much, because there's a lot more of the political in the main Star Wars films, at least. Maybe not so much in the spin-offs and stuff. And those are just like luck-based superheroes. Maybe not super lucky, because they end up usually mostly dead by the end. But Han Solo was definitely a luck-based superhero. Dude, I don't know what else to use. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna have to drop those very quickly. Where is it? Pick the right thing. Okay. I can't believe I didn't get hit during that. Whew. God, that sucked. That took me forever to find the right one. There definitely is a Marvel or a comixification of Star Wars, but I don't think it turned them into just superheroes. I think what it did was something a little bit more interesting. I think, honestly, like with the struggles that Kylo Ren faced, instead of just like saying he's Han and Leia's kid, so he's good, he's golden. He actually is struggling with living up to what he thinks to be his genetic destiny. Oh, I guess you're saying maybe it is a good thing. I think I see your point now. They get their powers and they have to work their powers, instead of it just being like handed to them. Yeah. I'm excited for the third Star Wars movie. I don't think I'm excited as I was before The Force Awakens, even though I genuinely loved... Right, I still have my blank slate. Even though I genuinely loved Return of the Jedi, or God, why can't I remember the name of it? The Last Jedi. I just think overall, I'm a little bit less thrilled about Star Wars stuff. That was a good run, and we did get the Lich Floss, so we got a POW LF. Oh, I might need to stop. I'm so hungry. But yeah, I think that there's some things that people are overlooking. They're like, oh, the first one was just a rehash of A New Hope. So what? Like, it was A New Hope with twists. It was starting something fresh. The way that the prequels never got. The prequels just felt like a flashback and like a lead up to A New Hope. There were some really good things, but it got so political and so boring, especially in A Phantom Menace. They had to stretch out a goddamn pod race for 25 minutes so that there was some action. Still didn't get a sprint effect. But The Last Jedi breaking the mold, I loved. I thought heroes, especially luck-based heroes like Han Solo and Poe Dameron and Finn, they need to be taken down a peg. They need to show, like, it's kind of what Return of the Jedi did, Empire Strikes Back, where Han's charm and charisma and luck did not save him in the end. We need to see more of that, and that's what they were doing with The Last Jedi, was showing that we have to erase the past and start ready with something new. Because the threats are new, and we need to be new with it. At least that's what I took from it. So it's weird to see J.J. Abrams back at the helm, because J.J. Abrams is just he's like a guy who makes great remixes. He's like Girl Talk. No, that's a mashup guy. Anyway, he doesn't really give too much. Everything's kind of a formula, though, if you're doing a trilogy. I thought the Avengers movie was great. I had some issues with a few things about it, but I thought that they handled a lot more in a way that was better than I thought they would. Except time travel pisses me off.